You're listening to the Bent Business Marketing Podcast, helping struggling entrepreneurs realize your business is bent, not broken. Let us help straighten things out.
Welcome to another episode of Bent Business Marketing. As always, I'm your host, Andy, the marketing guy. So today we're going to be discussing the truth, why most small business startups fail in their first year of existence. And this is based on a blog post that I had authored on May 15th, 2013. And if you haven't been following our little radio show here, basically what I like to do is double tap my content both in a text format via our blog at bentbusinessmarketing.com and create a little audio version for you folks that are on the go. So what I like to do is just give you a quick introduction of the blog post, and I get right into it, reading it verbatim, word for word, close it out with a nice little maybe description of what I feel is the next step from that blog post, and then we move on with our lives. But here we go. Again, authored on May 15th, 2013, titled, But Then It All Stops. The truth why small business startups fail in their first year. Are you ready to start thinking like an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur, now by the definition I derived off of the freedictionary.com, means a person who organizes, operates, and assumes the risk of a business venture. That's the definition I ripped off of thefreedictionary.com. But here's how I would define the word entrepreneur. A person who takes a giant leap of faith, gets their teeth kicked in about a dozen times, but continues to strive towards a predefined goal. They willingly assume the risk associated with doing business and use every tool in their arsenal to increase their chances of success. Now, that's from the dictionary of me, Andy the marketing guy. So while almost every entrepreneur I've met fits that definition, the one place where there seems to be a lackluster effort is the use of their tools. They'll use the bank to obtain money for a startup. They'll buy necessary filler for their storefront. They make sure everything is up to code, increase the size of the parking lot to accommodate their customers, and then hang a fancy sign over their front door advertising that they are seriously in business. But then it all stops. They go from playing an active role in building their legacy to becoming completely reactive, only taking action when they are forced to and willingly ceasing to educate themselves on the new business practices that will help them grow. For me, that's what sucks the most. With a stunning 75% of small business startups failing in their first year, one would think that a self-proclaimed entrepreneur would do everything in his or her power to increase their odds. I've sat down with dozens of people in this community, that being Clinton, Iowa, who have grown nostalgic for a past when small businesses thrived, a time when quitting your day job to begin working for yourself wasn't a perceived death sentence. I know times are hard for a lot of people, myself included, but the reality is that when you decide to pull the trigger and step out on your own as an entrepreneur, quitting should never be an option. As long as you bring something to the table, which the public wants and needs, they will find the money to buy it from you. Period. That's doing business. But here's where most business owners fail. They set up shop with an awesome product or service, they create a stunning storefront, print out 250 plus new business cards, set up their email address, and then they wait. And wait, and wait. And after about 6 to 8 months of waiting, they decide to pack it all in and head back to the grind. The grind that they haven't missed a day of since the day they left. The 9 to 5, working for somebody else and making somebody else rich. But what if, around month 3 or 4 of waiting, someone walks into their store, their failing store, and places a little card on the counter? No words are exchanged. The person simply drops down a little 4x6 card right next to the barely used register and walks out. And the card looks like this. It's just a plain note card. You know, the white card, the red line on top, and the blue lines, just a plain note card. And it says on the note card in bold print, what steps have you taken to ensure that people know you exist? Now, as an entrepreneur, we can never assume that our customer or prospects know that we exist. It is up to us, it is our duty to expose our value and promote the benefits associated with our products or services. There has never been a single man or woman or child who has sought out a business that sold a product they didn't want to buy. Once they become informed why they need our goods and where they can buy them, then and only then will they take the steps required to make a purchase. Money is in exchange, bills are paid, paychecks are honored, and business goes on. But if we fail to shout our existence from the rooftops and use all means possible to convey our message, we will be sure to stop existing. Our entrepreneurial hearts will be replaced with a close sign, and all of our sacrifice will have been for nothing. An excuse is often to blame for the lack of business marketing efforts. We have no money. We're just not that type of business. People will come to us. And then my personal favorite, I don't understand technology and I don't want to learn how to use it. Do you remember the definition from the term entrepreneur that I wrote above? Not mine, but the one I swiped from freedictionary.com. Here, let's go back and reread it real quick. It says, entrepreneur, a person who organizes, operates, and assumes the risk of a business venture. Now, one might think that if you assume the risk of a business venture, why would you ever assume a risk knowing that when presented with that actual risk, you would choose not to do anything possible to ensure the outcome was positive? Marketing in business is the life-sustaining force that allows you to generate new customers and repeat clients on a constant basis. Listen, when I left the Air Force in 2011, I was jaded and never knew how difficult it was for small businesses to succeed in a not-so-stellar economy. I blame this lack of success on the value of the almighty dollar, taxes, labor costs, and anything but the lack of effort from the business owners themselves. I still agree that starting a business in today's market is extremely difficult. I know because I'm trying to do the same thing. But what I refuse to believe is that it is impossible. Nothing is impossible, folks. Technology has given us so many tools to cost effectively and with a massive amount of impressions expose our message to the world. However, effective marketing does take time. And like anything positive that is worth waiting for, you cannot expect instant gratification. It is extremely important to remain persistent. Plus, marketing and advertising your business in today's tech-savvy world is insanely fun. Just off sidebar here, off beaten path. Now, I'm making this in my basement, this recording in my basement in a little studio that I built for myself with some egg carton mattress padding and stuff that I use for noise absorption, but I'm having fun doing this. It's not costing me a damn thing. I am educating you as the business owner. I'm educating myself as the up-and-coming marketer, and hopefully you're heeding my advice and learning how to market your business. That's the whole reason I built Ben Business Marketing, is to help you. But in turn, I need you to help me. And you say, how can I help you, Andy? You can help me by implementing the tactics that I'm explaining to you. Because I truly love what you do. I love the fact that you are out there trying to cut your teeth in a business that, as I said before, in today's market is often perceived as a death sentence. It's very difficult to start your own business, especially as a complete startup in 2013. Again, I know I'm doing it right now, but I really want you guys to understand this is for you. There are so many ways that you can market your business. I get so frustrated. You can probably hear it in my voice a little bit, but things like social media, blogs, podcasting, websites, all those tools are available for you whether you know how to use them or not. Find somebody that does and use them. It would be like trying to rip wallpaper off of your wall, knowing that down the street at Ace Hardware, there's an amazing tool that'll just shred it off, but you're sitting there with a flat end of a flathead screwdriver trying to chip away piece by piece. Leverage the tools that are available. As human beings, that's what separates us from primates. We know how to use and harness the power of a tool. That's why we walk around on two legs. That's why we have cars. That's why we have the internet. That's why Facebook was invented. We're able to build off of our hands and create the tools that we need to succeed. And those are the type of things that you need to harness. And technology has given you the ability to do that and build your business. But that's just my opinion. So if you truly want to survive in an overcrowded business world, you will have to yell louder than anybody else. And the really cool thing is, you know what? I've got the microphone and I'm yelling as loud as I can. So I hope that you're listening to my message. All right, P.S. here, quick announcement. If you like what we have to say and you want to know where you can hear more from us, be sure to click on the live event button on our website, benbusinessmarketing.com. The top left-hand corner, you'll see a button there that says live event. On June 24th and 25th, both evenings, it's a 2-day course. From 6 to 8 p.m., we're going to be hosting Marketing to Make Money. It's again, 24th and 25th of June from 6 to 8 p.m. Okay, it's $149.97 is the actual cost for the 2 days. But if you're scared about the cost, I do offer a couple guarantees, I guess. If after the course is done and you're completely shaking your head saying, I didn't learn a damn thing from you, Andy, I will refund your money 100% of the purchase price. If 2 weeks later you're still sitting there thinking, so you left the seminar, you feel great, you feel satisfied. 2 weeks go by and you say, I'm never going to implement anything that guy ever told me. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not going to learn technology. I quit. I will again give you 100% return on your purchase price. That's how confident I am that once you actually start implementing the tactics that I'm teaching you, you will notice a drastic difference in customer engagement and sales, profits, monthly, yearly, annually. It doesn't matter. You're going to notice a big difference. So those are my 2 guarantees. So check that out, live event, again, 24th, 25th of June from 6 to 8 p.m. We're going to hold it in the large conference room in the Clinton Area Chamber of Commerce. That's the old Armstrong building on the south end of 2nd Street, right before you go under the bridge. All right, so I hope you guys decide to join me there. Again, the cost to you is $149.97 via the link on my website, the live event link, either on the top left-hand corner or on the right side. You will be allowed to check out there via PayPal or major credit card. So it is very secure. There will be no writing of checks. That availability is out there if you need to, or if you want to just hand over the cash, that's fine. But I guarantee you what I'm going to teach you, and not only that, is you're going to walk away with this with ample amount of knowledge on internet marketing. But the other cool thing is I'm going to be handing out, everybody's going to be getting a little thumb drive that has over $1 million worth of information on that bad boy. And that $1 million is only going to be yours cash in hand if you decide to go ahead and, again, use the tactics that I teach you. But in that thumb drive, you're going to get a whole bunch of good stuff, including my personal reading list, books that I use to not only gain inspiration, but understand the information that I'm telling you. You're also going to get a brand spanking new digital copy in the PDF format of our brand new ebook, The Best of Bent Business Babble, Volume 1. And you're also going to get a lot of how-to guides and things like that. So you're going to be leaving with something more than just the knowledge in your brain. Hopefully you take notes. Don't even think about bringing a notebook and pen. We'll provide that for you. So again, June 24th and 25th at the Clinton Area Chamber of Commerce Large Conference Room. Go ahead and get your ticket, $149.97, and you can buy that bad boy via bentbusinessmarketing.com and click on the live event link. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. Go ahead and let all that information I gave you soak in, and I hope to see you on the 24th and 25th of June. As always, this is your host, Andy, the marketing guy from Bent Business Marketing. I will see you guys soon. And make sure to check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Bent Business Marketing. See you.
If you want to hear more, be sure to subscribe and give us the thumbs up by leaving a comment below. As always, thanks for listening to the Bent Business Marketing Podcast. We're passionate about helping you succeed.